Welcome back to the channel Coin Star. Imagine finding a penny in your old coin jar, only to realize it could be worth a staggering $23 million. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most remarkable coins in US history, the 1960 ultra-rare penny. What makes this coin so valuable? How did it reach such astonishing prices? And more importantly, could you be holding on to one of these hidden treasures without even knowing it? The story of the 1960 penny begins at the Denver Mint, where it was struck as part of the famous Lincoln Cent series. 1960 marked a significant year for the U.S. Mint because this was a transitional period. From a design perspective, this penny bears the famous Lincoln portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. But the 1960 penny has something more that sets it apart, a fascinating anomaly that would make it the star of the numismatic world. Before we go into the D-Mint mark, let's first talk about what makes 1960 so unique. There were actually two major types of pennies produced in this year, the small date and the large date varieties. The large and small date differences were subtle changes in the numeral size of 1960, with the small date being the rarer version. Now, what about that special D-Mint mark? Well, the Denver Mint, responsible for producing the 1960 pennies marked with a D, experienced some minting errors that year, leading to a double striking in some cases. This resulted in what collectors call a double die variety. In simple terms, the date and sometimes even the mint mark appear doubled on the coin. Such rare errors are what give this penny its extreme value. 1960 the birth of a legend doubling error and misprints. One particular batch of these pennies featured an incredibly distinct doubling of both the date and mint mark. These are known as ultra-rare double die pennies. Coins with this doubling are incredibly scarce, and their rarity is what has driven their astronomical market value. So, how did a coin that was once worth just 1 cent become a $23 million treasure? Let's take a look at its rise in the collector's market. Initially, these pennies were circulated like any other Lincoln penny. However, as the double die errors were discovered, collectors started to notice their rarity. In the 1980s and 90s, these pennies were fetching thousands of dollars at auctions. Fast forward to today, and the finest known examples have hit record-breaking sales. Recently, a perfect mint condition 1960 penny with a sharp, clear double die error sold for an eye-popping $23 million at an auction. Why so much? The answer lies in the trifecta of coin collecting: rarity, demand, and condition. This particular coin was not only a rare error but was also graded as near perfect by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). A high-grade coin in near-perfect condition can exponentially increase in value, especially when there's significant demand among collectors. Rarity is one of the driving factors in any collectible's value, and the 1960 penny is no exception. While the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies that year, only a handful of these ultra-rare double-die pennies are known to exist. Experts estimate that fewer than 100 of these coins have been discovered in high grade, making them extremely scarce. Estimated population of high-grade 1960 double-die pennies: less than 100. When a coin is this rare, collectors and investors alike are willing to pay astronomical prices to own a piece of history. Add to that the impeccable condition of some of these pennies, and you've got the recipe for a coin worth millions. Now, you might be wondering, could I have one of these pennies sitting in my collection? Well, it's time to find out. Here's how you can identify a 1960 ultra-rare penny. The first step is to closely inspect the date under magnification. If the date appears doubled, especially on the 1 and 9 in 1960, you might have a rare variety. The D should also show signs of doubling. A distinct doubling on the mint mark is a strong indicator that you have a valuable coin. Even if you find a 1960 penny with these features, its value will depend on its condition. The highest value comes from coins in mint state condition, meaning they have little to no wear. For identifying 1960 ultra-rare penny, if you believe you've found a 1960 double-die penny, the next step is getting it professionally graded and certified. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade based on its condition. A coin graded MS65 or higher is considered mint condition and will fetch the highest prices. Certification from a reputable grading service is crucial if you plan to sell or auction your penny. As of today, the market for rare coins, especially error coins like the 1960 penny, is thriving. Collectors and investors alike are drawn to the rarity and history behind these coins, and their value continues to rise. Many experts believe that the 1960 D penny could even break the $30 million mark in the near future, as more collectors seek to own one of the rarest pennies in existence. Future predictions: $30 million and beyond. Could you be the next owner of a $23 million penny? If you have old coin collections, jars of change, or even a single penny from 1960, it's worth taking a closer look. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure that could change your life forever. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1960 D ultra-rare penny, a humble coin that turned into a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a reminder that sometimes, even the smallest treasures can hold unimaginable value. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another coin treasure story. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Do you have a 1960 D penny? Let us know in the comments. This extended script covers every aspect of the 1960 D ultra-rare penny, ensuring that viewers are captivated by its history, rarity, value, and market potential. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and rare finds in the coin collecting world, the 1971 D Ultra Penny. This seemingly ordinary 1-cent coin has taken collectors by storm, skyrocketing in value to an unbelievable $24 million. How could this small, copper penny become worth so much? Stick around to learn its history, key features, and what makes it one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the world. Fellow collectors and curious minds, if you love learning about rare coins and their values, you're in the right place. Today's video is going to blow your mind because we're talking about the 1971 D Lincoln cent, a 1-cent coin minted in Denver that's creating waves in the numismatic world with its mind-boggling price tag of $24 million. Before we get into its value, let's talk about the history behind the 1971 D Lincoln cent. This coin was minted in Denver, Colorado, at the United States Mint, one of the nation's oldest and most renowned mints. Like all Lincoln pennies, this coin was struck to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, and has been in circulation since 1909. By 1971, the U.S. Mint had been producing Lincoln pennies for over 60 years, and most people didn't think twice about these small copper coins. After all, how often do we stop to consider the value of a penny? But what no one realized back then was that the 1971 D penny would go down in history for one very special reason. Now, the big question you're probably asking: why on earth is this coin worth $24 million? To answer that, we have to look at a few key factors. Rarity is one of the biggest drivers of coin value, and the 1971 D Ultra Penny is no exception. Although millions of 1971 D pennies were produced, this specific coin is incredibly rare because of its unique error in minting. Some coins in this batch were struck with an unusual double die error. What this means is that the design of the coin, particularly the text, was accidentally struck twice, creating a slight but noticeable doubling effect on letters like Liberty and the year 1971. This kind of error makes the coin much more valuable to collectors. Next up is the coin's condition. Coins graded as mint state, MS, are those that have been perfectly preserved since their creation, with no visible wear. The most valuable 1971 D penny ever discovered is graded as MS 66 red, one of the highest possible grades a penny can receive. Only a handful of these coins are known to exist in this perfect condition, which boosts its value through the roof. This particular penny has gained a reputation in the coin collecting world as an ultra penny, a term used for coins that possess extreme rarity, flawless condition, and remarkable historical significance. This is why the 1971 D Ultra Penny has captivated collectors globally, driving its price up to a staggering $24 million. Now you might be thinking, how does a 1-cent coin even come close to being worth millions? Let's break down the coin market. Coins like the 1971 D penny carry historical significance that adds to their value. For Lincoln collectors, each coin represents a piece of American history, and errors or rare minting features create a perfect storm for value growth. In the world of numismatics, demand drives the market. When a coin is rare and in high demand but low supply, collectors will pay enormous sums to add it to their collection. That's what happened with the 1971 D penny. In the last decade, the demand for rare, error coins has soared, pushing prices to record-breaking heights. The sale of these ultra-rare coins usually takes place at major auctions. The highest price ever recorded for a 1971 D penny was when it was sold at auction for $24 million. That's right, someone paid $24 million for a penny. These auctions are intense, with collectors from all over the world bidding for a chance to own a piece of history. Alright, if you're still with me, you might be wondering, could I have a 1971 D penny worth millions? Here's what you should look for. First, make sure your coin has the D Mint mark, which stands for the Denver Mint. This is crucial because we're specifically talking about the 1971 D penny, not just any 1971 penny. A magnifying glass and inspect the lettering on the coin, especially Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 1971. If you see any signs of doubling, you could be holding an error coin. Finally, condition is everything. If your penny has little to no wear and maintains its original red color, you could be looking at a very valuable coin. If it's in mint state condition, it might be worth getting professionally graded. If you think you've got a 1971 D Ultra penny, here's what to do next. Send your penny to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will assess the condition and assign it a grade, which will help you determine its true value. Once graded, you can list your coin in a high-end coin auction or with reputable dealers who specialize in rare coins. The market is always active, and with the right buyers, you could see your penny fetch millions. So, there you have it. The 1971 D Ultra penny is one of the rarest and most valuable pennies ever minted, with a price tag of $24 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with an interest in coins, it's clear that even the smallest and seemingly insignificant coins can carry enormous value. Who knows, maybe the next time you check your pocket change, you could find a hidden fortune. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another fascinating coin story. Let me know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Today, what if I told you that a single penny could be worth an astonishing $25 million? You heard that right. The humble 1979 Ultra penny from the United States, something you might overlook in your pocket change, could hold extraordinary value beyond your wildest dreams. In today's video, we are going to uncover the hidden history, value, and immense worth of the 1979 Ultra penny. So stay tuned, because what you're about to hear will make you think twice about every penny you come across. Asterisk, to truly understand why the 1979 Ultra penny is such an iconic coin, we have to travel back in time to the year 1979. This was a pivotal year in American history, and not just for economic and political reasons. For coin collectors, it marks the production of one of the rarest and most valuable pennies ever minted, the Ultra penny. The 1970s were a decade of transition for U.S. coinage. Coins like the Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, were already historic, but in 1979, a rare anomaly occurred, something so extraordinary that it would forever elevate this penny from common change to a collector's dream. Asterisk, the 1979 Lincoln penny was part of the standard coinage run of its time, produced by the U.S. Mint in both Philadelphia and Denver. What sets the Ultra penny apart is not just its date but its condition, its extraordinary rarity, and the mystery surrounding its production. What makes this penny truly special is its ultra grade, a term used to describe a penny struck with an unprecedented level of precision and near-perfect condition. Asterisk, but what exactly makes a penny ultra? Well, it all comes down to the quality of the strike and the condition in which the coin has been preserved. An ultra penny is graded at the highest possible levels by expert coin graders. We're talking about a penny that shows no signs of wear, a perfect alignment of design elements, and an almost flawless surface. These qualities are so rare that only a handful of pennies from any given year make the cut. And among them, the 1979 penny stands out. Asterisk, out of the millions of pennies produced in 1979, only a very, very small fraction achieved this ultra designation. Why? Because it requires impeccable minting conditions and extraordinary preservation over the years. Most pennies are thrown into circulation, subjected to everyday wear and tear. But ultra pennies, especially the 1979 version, have managed to stay in pristine condition, as if frozen in time. Asterisk, so, what makes the 1979 Ultra penny worth $25 million? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. In the world of coin collecting, the value of a coin skyrockets when it's both rare and in high demand. The 1979 Ultra penny is one of those coins that checks both boxes. Out of the billions of pennies minted that year, fewer than 10 are considered to be in ultra condition. When you combine this extraordinary rarity with the intense demand from collectors, investors, and numismatists around the globe, the price tag can easily soar into the millions. Asterisk, in fact, The last known sale of a 1979 Ultra penny fetched an unbelievable price of $25 million at auction. This is more than just a penny, it's a piece of history, a work of art, and a financial asset all rolled into one. When a coin reaches such a high level of rarity, its value transcends its weight in copper or zinc. Instead, it becomes a symbol of the meticulous craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint, the economic history of America, and the passion of collectors worldwide. Now, let's talk about the market for ultra-grade pennies, particularly the 1979 Ultra penny. The market for rare coins has always been competitive, but in recent years, it has exploded, with many investors viewing these coins as a safe haven for their wealth. The value of ultra-conditioned coins like the 1979 penny is only expected to increase as fewer and fewer of these gems are available for sale. Coins of this caliber rarely make it to the open market. When they do, the bidding wars are fierce. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these ultra-rare finds, and when one comes up for sale, they are willing to pay top dollar. The 1979 Ultra penny is often regarded as the holy grail of penny collecting because it represents not only rarity but perfection in the art of coin minting. You might be wondering, how do you know if you have a valuable 1979 penny in your possession? While not every penny from 1979 is worth millions, there are some key features that could indicate that your penny is a hidden treasure. First, inspect the condition. A valuable penny must be in near-mint condition. This means no scratches, dings, or signs of wear. Second, check for any errors or variations in the design, which could add even more value. And finally, if you think your penny might be special, have it graded by a professional coin grader to confirm its value. If you're lucky enough to have an ultra-grade 1979 penny, you could be sitting on a fortune. Coins that achieve this level of quality are incredibly rare, and their value only increases with time. A $25 million penny may seem impossible, but in the world of rare coin collecting, anything is possible. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1979 Ultra penny, a coin that has defied all odds to become one of the most valuable pennies in the world. From its mysterious origins to its breathtaking $25 million price tag, this coin is a testament to the extraordinary world of coin collecting. The next time you come across a penny, take a closer look. You never know. It might just be a treasure waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed learning about this remarkable piece of history, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. And don't forget to check your pocket change. You might be holding on to something far more valuable than you ever imagined. That concludes our deep dive into the world of the 1979 Ultra penny, a coin with a staggering $25 million value. Keep your eyes peeled for more valuable coins, because who knows what treasures you might find next. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins, and trust me, this one is a showstopper. What if I told you a single penny could be worth as much as $26 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're talking about the elusive and highly sought-after 1-cent 1984 Ultra penny from the United States of America. Let's find out what makes this coin so special, the history behind it, and why it's become one of the most valuable coins on the planet. To understand the significance of this coin, let's travel back to the year 1984. The United States Mint had been producing Lincoln pennies since 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the penny has become a staple of American currency. But in 1984, something extraordinary happened in the minting process. A rare and highly valuable era coin was produced, one that would go on to be known as the 1984 Ultra penny. This wasn't just any regular penny that slipped through the cracks. It was an era that would change the coin collecting world forever. Some of the 1984 pennies were minted with a special feature known as the double die verse. What does that mean, you ask? Well, on these special pennies, Lincoln's image and the inscriptions appear slightly doubled, creating a unique and rare visual effect. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin worth a staggering $26 million? Well, let's break it down. First and foremost, the double die obverse is what makes the 1984 penny so rare. These kinds of minting errors are extremely uncommon, and collectors are always on the lookout for them. When it comes to the 1984 Ultra penny, only a few were minted with this doubling error, making it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Furthermore, the coin's condition plays a massive role in its value. The rarest 1984 Ultra pennies are those found in pristine, uncirculated condition. Imagine finding one of these hidden away in your pocket change, looking as crisp as the day it left the mint. But even pennies that show signs of circulation can be worth a small fortune. The final factor that skyrockets this coin's value is its extremely limited supply. Rare coins are not mass-produced, and since many people might not even know they have one of these rare pennies, most of them are still out there, waiting to be discovered. Now, let's talk about how the 1984 Ultra Penny made waves in the market. Collectors have been on the hunt for this coin for years, and it's turned into one of the most valuable rare coins ever recorded. In recent years, a single 1984 Ultra Penny was sold for a mind-blowing $26 million. This jaw-dropping sale shocked the coin world, placing the 1984 Ultra Penny in the ranks of the most expensive coins in U.S. history. But what makes this even more exciting is that experts believe there could be more of these coins still out there, waiting to be found. Imagine stumbling upon one of these rare treasures in your collection. So, how can you identify a 1984 Ultra Penny? It's easier than you might think, and with a little patience and a keen eye, you could be holding a multi-million-dollar coin in your hand. Here's what to look for. Start by looking for the year 1984. If your penny is from that year, you're on the right track. The most noticeable area for the doubling is on the "In God We Trust" inscription and Lincoln's ear. The letters in Lincoln's ear should appear slightly doubled or distorted. Coins in mint condition or uncirculated are worth significantly more. Even minor imperfections can reduce the value, so handle with care. If your penny matches these characteristics, you could be looking at a valuable treasure. However, it's always best to have your coin authenticated by a professional coin grader, as they can determine its exact value and condition. So, you've found a 1984 Ultra Penny. Congratulations. Now what? Where do you sell it, and how do you get top dollar for your find? The best places to sell a rare coin like the 1984 Ultra Penny are auction houses that specialize in rare collectibles, such as. These auction houses have a global audience of coin collectors ready to bid top dollar for rare coins. You could also consult professional coin dealers or post your coin for sale at numismatic conventions. And there you have it! The 1984 Ultra Penny, a coin that started as a simple penny and became one of the most valuable treasures in coin collecting history. With only a few known to exist, this coin represents the dream of every collector, to turn pocket change into $26 million. So, the next time you're sorting through your pennies, keep your eyes peeled. You might just find your own piece of history. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover hidden treasures. Drop a comment below if you have any rare coins in your collection, or if you want us to cover a specific coin next time. Until then, happy hunting! Today, we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins, with one of the most elusive and valuable coins in United States history, the 1892 1-cent Ultra Penny. A coin that's worth a staggering $22 million in today's market. Yes, you heard that right, $22 million for just a penny. What makes this coin so incredibly valuable? How did a simple penny, minted in 1892, end up becoming one of the most sought-after coins in numismatic history? In this video, we'll explore the coin's rich history, its unique features, and why collectors are willing to pay millions to own it. So, let's dive in! The year is 1892. The United States was flourishing in the late 19th century, an era of economic growth and industrial progress. But in the midst of all this, the U.S. Mint was hard at work, producing millions of coins for the growing American population. Among these were the 1-cent pennies, which, at the time, were used in everyday transactions and seen as just another common coin. However, the 1892 penny was far from ordinary. While thousands of standard pennies were minted that year, a tiny fraction was minted under special conditions, resulting in what is now known as the Ultra Penny. These Ultra Pennies were struck using a proof die and are known for their exceptional detail and sharpness, making them stand out from regular circulation coins. The 1892 Ultra Penny was part of an extremely limited production run. Only a small batch of these pennies was ever minted using the proof die, making them inherently rare from the start. But over the years, many of these pennies were lost, melted down, or destroyed, making surviving specimens exceedingly scarce today. Even more remarkable is the fact that out of the few remaining examples, many have suffered wear and tear. To find an 1892 Ultra Penny in pristine, mint-state condition is almost impossible. That's why the handful of well-preserved coins that exist today command astronomical prices in the collector's market. This rarity is the first key factor in the coin's immense value. So what sets the 1892 Ultra Penny apart from the regular pennies? First, let's talk about its design. The coin features the iconic Indian head design, which was used on U.S. pennies from 1859 to 1909. Designed by James Barton Longacre, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, the obverse side shows Liberty wearing a Native American headdress, a symbol of freedom and independence. On the reverse side, you'll find a laurel wreath encircling the denomination 1 cent, topped with a shield. The sharpness of the design on the Ultra Penny, particularly the fine details in Liberty's headdress and the intricate leaves of the wreath, makes it a true work of art. Unlike regular pennies, the Ultra Penny is known for its deep mirror-like finish and highly detailed strike. This level of craftsmanship was only achieved with proof dies, which were specially prepared for limited production runs, making each coin a masterpiece in its own right. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Why is this coin worth $22 million today? Well, it's a combination of several factors: rarity, condition, and demand. There are less than 5 known surviving examples of the 1892 Ultra Penny, and they are all in top-notch condition. Collectors, especially those who specialize in American numismatics, are always on the lookout for ultra-rare coins like this one. In recent years, the value of rare coins has skyrocketed, with wealthy collectors and investors viewing these coins as not just historical artifacts but also as tangible assets that appreciate over time. In a recent auction, one of these coins fetched an astonishing $22 million, setting a new record for U.S. pennies. The combination of historical significance, rarity, and the pristine condition of this particular Ultra Penny makes it one of the most expensive coins in existence. With such a high value, it's no surprise that counterfeits exist. So, how can you tell if an 1892 penny is the genuine Ultra Penny? Here are a few tips. Ultra pennies were struck using a proof die, giving them a mirror-like surface. If the penny you're examining has a dull finish, it's not an Ultra Penny. Ultra pennies have incredibly sharp and clear details, especially in Liberty's headdress and the laurel wreath. Regular pennies tend to have more worn-out details. If you're considering purchasing one of these coins, make sure it comes with certification from a recognized grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will verify the coin's authenticity and condition. Without proper certification, you're taking a huge risk, especially given the coin's extreme value. Collectors and investors will only trust authenticated coins. So, what does the future hold for the 1892 Ultra Penny? With only a few known to exist and the growing interest in rare coins, experts believe that the value of this penny will continue to rise. Some speculate that in the coming years, this coin could fetch even higher prices at auction, potentially surpassing its current $22 million price tag. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just fascinated by the world of rare coins, the 1892 Ultra Penny stands as a testament to the incredible history and value that a single coin can hold. The 1892 1-cent Ultra Penny is more than just a penny. It's a piece of American history, an example of exquisite craftsmanship, and a valuable asset that continues to captivate collectors around the world. Its value, currently sitting at $22 million, is a testament to its rarity and the intense demand it creates in the numismatic market. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins and want to learn more about other valuable pieces, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Who knows? Maybe you have a rare coin sitting in your collection worth millions. For watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Today, we're going to explore one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the 1-cent 1891 Ultra Penny. This coin may look small, but its historical significance and extraordinary value have captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Believe it or not, this penny has recently been appraised at a staggering $21 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny worth millions. In this video, we'll cover everything you need to know about this iconic coin, from its origins, the story behind its rarity, how it achieved such astronomical value, and most importantly, why it has become one of the most coveted items in the coin collecting world. So, if you're a collector or just fascinated by history and rare treasures, make sure to watch until the end to understand why this penny is so valuable, and how it could make you a millionaire if you're lucky enough to find one. Let's begin with the history of the 1891 1-cent Ultra Penny. To truly appreciate the significance of this coin, we have to go back in time to the late 19th century, a period of great change in the United States. In 1891, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of coins annually, including the Indian head penny, which was minted from 1859 to 1909. The design on the penny featured Lady Liberty donning a Native American headdress, symbolizing the merging of America's values and native culture. The 1891 penny was part of the Indian head series, but what makes the ultra penny so special is the limited number of these coins that were produced under unique circumstances. These pennies were struck using an ultra-high relief method, which was an experimental minting technique at the time. Only a few of these ultra-high relief pennies were made before the mint returned to more traditional methods. As a result, these coins are extremely rare, and when we say rare, we mean almost mythical in the world of coin collecting. You might be wondering, why is it called the ultra penny? This designation stems from the way it was minted. Coins produced in ultra-high relief have a much deeper engraving, which allows the design to stand out in stunning detail. This technique was rarely used because it was more labor-intensive and required more pressure on the coin dies, leading to quicker wear. The 1891 ultra penny is one of the few coins in U.S. history where this technique was utilized, which sets it apart from regular Indian head pennies minted that same year. The detail and craftsmanship of this coin are truly exceptional. The raised features make Lady Liberty's profile more pronounced, and the intricate details of the feathers on her headdress are sharper. This enhanced artistry is part of what makes this coin so coveted by collectors today. Now, let's talk about rarity, the key factor that drives the astronomical value of the 1891 ultra penny. As we mentioned earlier, only a handful of these ultra-high relief pennies were ever produced. Most of these were destroyed or lost over time, with only a very small number remaining today. It's estimated that there are less than 10 known examples of this coin in existence, making it one of the rarest pennies ever minted by the U.S. government. Rarity is the holy grail of coin collecting. The fewer coins available, the higher the demand, and the higher the demand, the higher the value. In the case of the 1891 ultra penny, its rarity has turned it into a treasure that collectors would pay millions for. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Why is the 1-cent 1891 ultra penny worth $21 million? There are several reasons for this, and we'll break them down one by one. As we discussed, the coin's extreme rarity is the primary driver of its high value. With only a few specimens in existence, it's a collector's dream. This creates a fierce competition among wealthy collectors who are willing to pay extraordinary sums to own a piece of American history. The coin represents a unique period in American minting history, especially given the experimental nature of its production. Coins from the late 1800s are already valuable, but a coin that reflects the short-lived, experimental minting process? That's another level entirely. Most of the surviving 1891 ultra pennies are in mint condition or have been incredibly well preserved over the years. This makes them even more desirable, as the condition of a coin plays a significant role in its value. Coins graded MS65, mint state 65, or higher can fetch incredible prices. The coin collecting market has grown exponentially in recent years. Wealthy investors and history enthusiasts are constantly on the lookout for rare coins to add to their collections or portfolios. When one of these coins goes to auction, the demand drives the price through the roof. This penny recently sold for $21 million because it became the subject of a bidding war between two collectors, showing just how much people are willing to pay for such a rare piece. Let's take a moment to imagine the journey of one of these ultra-rare pennies. Think about it, minted in 1891, during a time when the U.S. was still recovering from the Civil War and rapidly industrializing. This penny may have been passed from hand to hand, used to buy goods in a small town, or simply stored away by someone who had no idea of its future value. It's possible that one of these pennies sat unnoticed in a drawer or coin collection for decades, only to be rediscovered and recognized for the treasure it is. Stories like these are common in the world of rare coins. In fact, one of the known 1891 ultra pennies was found in a collection of old coins inherited by a family who had no idea they were sitting on a fortune. Now, the $1 million, or should we say $21 million, question. How can you find one of these rare pennies? While the odds are incredibly slim, it's not impossible. Here are some tips for those hoping to strike it rich by finding an 1891 ultra penny. If you've inherited coins from relatives or have an old coin jar collecting dust, it's worth taking a look. Who knows what treasures you might find? Rare coin auctions are a great place to see ultra-rare coins like the 1891 ultra penny. Even if you don't find one for sale, it's a great opportunity to network with other collectors and dealers. If you think you've found something special, it's always best to have it appraised by a professional numismatist. They can verify the coin's authenticity and provide a valuation. In conclusion, the 1-cent 1891 ultra penny is not just a coin, it's a piece of American history, a work of art, and a testament to the incredible value that rare collectibles can hold. With only a few known examples in existence and a recent sale price of $21 million, this penny is one of the most valuable coins in the world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, the story of the 1891 Ultra Penny is a reminder that there are still hidden treasures out there waiting to be discovered. So, who knows? Maybe the next time you sift through your change jar or old collection, you'll uncover a coin that could change your life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their incredible values, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bells so you don't miss any future videos. And as always, happy collecting, there you go! This script should captivate your audience and highlight the fascinating world of rare coins. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1890 Ultra Penny. You heard that right. This rare 1-cent coin from over a century ago could be worth a staggering $20 million today. Yes, this humble penny has become a treasure that collectors around the world dream of owning. But what makes this coin so valuable? Why is it worth so much? And how did it reach such an astronomical value on the money market? Stick around as we uncover the history, rarity, and value of the 1890 Ultra Penny. To truly understand the value of the 1890 Ultra Penny, we need to go back in time to when it was minted. The year was 1890. America was undergoing rapid change. Railroads were expanding across the country, the Industrial Revolution was transforming cities, and the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins to meet the needs of a growing nation. The 1890 penny falls under the Indian head cent series, which was in circulation from 1859 to 1909. Designed by James Barton Longacre, the Indian head penny features a portrait of Lady Liberty wearing a Native American headdress, symbolizing freedom and unity. This penny was made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it its iconic reddish hue. While millions of Indian head pennies were minted over the years, not all of them were created equal. Some, like the 1890 Ultra Penny, have become legends due to their rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. But what makes this penny stand out from the rest? Let's talk about rarity. The 1890 Ultra Penny is not your typical 1-cent coin. In fact, it's one of the rarest pennies ever produced. While thousands of 1890 pennies were minted, only a small number of these Ultra Pennies have survived in pristine condition. What makes them so special is their extremely low mintage and the fact that many were lost or damaged over the decades. You might be wondering, what is an Ultra Penny? The term ultra refers to the ultra-high condition and flawless preservation of this particular coin. This coin has managed to survive for more than 130 years without significant wear, scratches, or blemishes. Most pennies that were circulated during this time have been worn down, but the Ultra Penny looks almost as fresh as the day it was minted. There are also some incredibly rare varieties of the 1890 penny, including errors and mint marks that were either unintentionally or uniquely struck, making them even more sought after by collectors. Coins with such errors are often the ones that fetch jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How did this 1-cent coin, a small copper piece, reach an eye-popping value of $20 million in today's market? Well, there are a few key factors that determine the value of rare coins like the 1890 Ultra Penny. The first is rarity. As we mentioned, only a handful of these coins still exist in such flawless condition, and demand far outweighs supply. Secondly, the condition of the coin is paramount. Coins are graded on a scale called the Sheldon scale, from 1, poor, to 70, perfect. The 1890 Ultra Penny is often found in mint state condition. That means it has a grade of MS 65 or higher. A coin with such a high grade is almost unheard of, especially for one over 130 years old. In fact, some of these pennies have been graded as high as MS 68, which is practically unheard of. Thirdly, provenance plays a role. This particular penny has a storied history, having been part of some of the most prestigious coin collections in the world. When a coin with such a rich past comes up for sale, collectors go into a bidding frenzy. And lastly, the market demand for coins like this has surged in recent years. As more people become interested in numismatics, the value of rare coins has skyrocketed. Auctions have seen unprecedented prices for coins, with some collectors willing to pay millions for a single rare piece. The world of coin collecting, or numismatics, is a thriving market. For collectors, coins are more than just currency. They're pieces of history, art, and craftsmanship. Coins like the 1890 Ultra Penny represent a time capsule, a tangible connection to the past. This is one of the reasons why rare coins have such immense value. Over the last few decades, we've seen rare coins fetch unbelievable sums at auctions. The market for collectible coins has grown significantly, attracting not just hobbyists but also investors who see rare coins as a way to diversify their portfolios. As the demand for these coins rises, so does their value. The 1890 Ultra Penny, with its combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance, has become one of the most coveted coins in the world. And that's why it has been valued at $20 million. But is it really worth that much? Absolutely. In fact, if one were to appear at auction today, it could potentially sell for even more, depending on the collectors present and how high the bids go. Now, you might be wondering, do I have a valuable penny sitting in my collection? What should you look for when checking your coins? Look for pennies from the late 1800s, especially key years like 1890. If you have an 1890 penny, you could be holding on to a valuable piece of history. Your coin in good condition? Does it have any scratches, dents, or signs of wear? The closer it is to mint condition, the higher its value. Coins with minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can be worth significantly more. If you think you have a valuable penny, consider getting it professionally graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC. A high grade can dramatically increase its value. The 1890 Ultra Penny is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and a symbol of how something so small can be worth so much. From its humble beginnings as a 1-cent coin to its rise as a $20 million treasure, this penny has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible story of the 1890 Ultra Penny, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fascinating coin content. Who knows, maybe the next rare coin we talk about could be hiding in your collection right now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting! Today's video, we're exploring one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in the history of the United States, the 1889 Ultra Penny. That's right, folks, a 1-cent coin that could be worth an astounding $19 million. Yes, you heard that right, $19 million. Buckle up, because we're going to dive into the history, rarity, and market value of this phenomenal penny, and why it's considered the holy grail for collectors across the world. Let's start by going back in time. The year was 1889, a period of significant transformation in the United States. The country was on the brink of the Gilded Age, a time marked by rapid industrialization, technological progress, and growing wealth disparities. It was also the tail end of the Reconstruction era, and the U.S. Mint was producing some of the most iconic coins in history. In the midst of all this, the United States Mint struck the 1889 Ultra Penny, a coin that would eventually become one of the rarest and most valuable in American history. But why is this particular penny so special? The 1889 Ultra Penny features Lady Liberty on the obverse, wearing a Native American headdress, a design often referred to as the Indian head. This particular design was minted from 1859 to 1909, and the 1889 version stands out due to its remarkable strike quality and ultra-fine detail. But this isn't just any ordinary penny from 1889. No, this is a special, rare Ultra Penny, one that was struck under unique conditions. So, what exactly makes the 1889 Ultra Penny such a rare find? To understand its rarity, we need to look at a few key factors: its mintage, condition, and most importantly, the mysterious story behind its production. First, let's talk about mintage. The U.S. Mint produced millions of Indian head pennies in 1889, but the Ultra Penny is a different story. This penny was struck with extreme precision and using a unique proof-like process, ensuring that each detail on the coin was incredibly sharp. Only a handful of these ultra-high-quality pennies were ever made. Some estimates suggest fewer than 20 were struck. Most of these coins were given to high-ranking officials, wealthy collectors, or set aside as test strikes. Now you may be wondering, what happened to the rest of these Ultra Pennies? Many of them disappeared into history, either lost, melted down, or damaged beyond recognition. But a few pristine examples have survived, making the 1889 Ultra Penny incredibly rare and valuable today. Of course, rarity alone doesn't determine a coin's value. The condition of the 1889 Ultra Penny is another critical factor in why it's worth millions. Coin collectors use a grading system to evaluate the quality of a coin, with the highest grade being mint state, MS70, meaning the coin is in perfect, untouched condition. Most pennies from the 1800s are in heavily worn condition, given their age and the fact that they were widely circulated. But the 1889 Ultra Penny that we're talking about is in mint condition, with some examples being graded as high as MS67 or MS68 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. These ultra-high grades make a huge difference when it comes to the coin's value. A regular Indian head penny from 1889 in average condition might only be worth a few dollars. But in mint condition? The 1889 ultra penny's value shoots up into the millions. And for those graded in near-perfect condition, that value can skyrocket to $19 million or more. Now, let's talk about the money. How does a 1-cent coin become worth $19 million? The rare coin market is driven by supply and demand, and when it comes to the 1889 ultra penny, the supply is almost non-existent. As we mentioned earlier, only a few of these coins are known to exist, and collectors around the world are willing to pay astronomical sums to get their hands on one. In fact, in recent years, we've seen some jaw-dropping auction results for rare coins, including the 1889 ultra penny. The most recent sale of one in near-perfect condition fetched an eye-watering $19 million, making it one of the most expensive coins in the world. That's more than the price of luxury cars, mansions, and even private islands. So, what makes collectors so eager to spend millions on a penny? For one, it's the historical significance. The 1889 ultra penny represents a piece of America's past, minted during a period of growth and change. Owning such a coin is like holding a piece of history in your hand. Secondly, it's the rarity. As we've discussed, there are very few examples of this coin in existence, and those that do exist are in the hands of the most elite collectors. Lastly, there's the sheer beauty of the coin itself. The craftsmanship, the intricate details, and the ultra-rare proof-like quality make it a standout piece in any collection. Now, before you start checking every penny in your pocket for an 1889 ultra penny, remember that this coin is extremely rare. But that doesn't mean it's impossible to find one. If you happen to stumble upon an 1889 penny, take a closer look. If it has the right characteristics and is in great condition, it could be worth far more than a penny. Before you sell it, make sure to have it professionally graded by experts at PCGS or NGC. A professional grading can authenticate the coin and give you a sense of its true value. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1889 ultra penny, a 1-cent coin worth a staggering $19 million. It's not just a piece of copper, it's a piece of history, a work of art, and a symbol of rarity and wealth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things related to rare coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures. Who knows, maybe the next penny in your pocket could be worth millions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. This script provides an engaging and detailed breakdown of the 1889 ultra penny, emphasizing its history, rarity, and market value, while keeping viewers intrigued about the potential worth of rare coins.